Luke John Harrison here, welcome to episode 147 of The Daily. Boom! Yes! And we're on our weekly tradition of the Little Haven Steps of Doom right there. We started when it was dark and we're finishing when it's light. These steps are brutally vicious every week. Kind of make your legs shake, but it's a wonderful routine to be in, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about pressing play versus feeling. So this won't make proper sense, but I wanted to relate this back to music as well, because I went to see Nickelback at the arena in Newcastle the other day, and I was in the seats, right? And when you are sitting watching a concert, the idea usually is to stand up and enjoy the music. But I noticed as soon as they started playing, I stood up, and I was the only one out of about 300 or 400 people in the seating area that actually stood up. I was thinking, why don't people stand up? It's a gig, you want to enjoy the music, you want to feel it, you want to let it go through you, but people don't stand up initially because of how they look. Because as soon as I stood up, people looked at me because I was the only one standing. But the thing is, for me at gigs, I think sitting down is not only rude, but how can you fully experience something sitting down? Like pressing play on a music system and hearing the music but not feeling it. There's a difference. It's kind of like walking up these steps with the attitude of walking up them once, just trudging up thinking, well, this is hard work. You're not feeling anything. You can do that with exercise. You can press play. You can go, but unless you're feeling it, it doesn't make a fucking difference. It doesn't make a difference. Such is the thing with life. Unless you're feeling life, unless you're passionate about something, unless something gets you excited, it doesn't make a difference. It's how a lot of people are struggling in the head, is because they have no excitement, they have no passion, they have no feeling towards much now. And it's a struggle when you've got nothing to look forward to. And when I was watching that gig, I wasn't just hearing the music, I was feeling it. I like the band. The band gets a lot of stick. Nickelback, I've always liked them. I've liked them for a long time. But it's one of those things where there's a big difference in pressing play and listening to music than there is to feeling music. And there's a big difference in combating anything in your life and going through the notions. This could be related to your personal development, it could be related to your relationships, it could be related to your job, your business, whatever. If you're going through the notions, you're just hitting day to day, you're not challenging yourself, you're not exciting yourself, you're not feeling much, it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle. There's a difference between pressing play and feeling what you are doing. So what we did today was we did around 10 rounds up and down. But we don't go for, because we can do 10, doesn't mean that we should do 15 or 20, doesn't mean that we should do 20 or 30. What we do is we go for intensity and quality over quantity. People have this warped idea that exercise needs to be long and treacherous and horrible. And if you're going for an endurance event, if you're an athlete, then maybe it does need to be. But for most people who are not competitive athletes, and such is the kind of game of life, is it should be viewed as quality, not quantity. Quality time with people, not quantity of time with people. Not spending a lot of time with somebody, but always being on your phone and always being distracted by other things. When you're at the gym, you don't spend fucking an hour on the treadmill, a cross trainer. That's fucking boring. You go in there and you hit some weights, you start some burpees, you do some jumps, you do some pull-ups, you do some shit that actually works. It's going to give you bang for your buck in 5 minutes rather than spending 2 hours there. You do things in your business, you give people quality content. Something for 5-6 minutes that's going to give them some value rather than just saying, buy my shit. It's a simple lesson here. More about feeling and making it passionate. Making it very, very passionate. Got those words tattooed on my arm a long time ago, but it only took me the past year or two to actually live them and understand that passion, excitement, feeling is so much more important than status and likes and quantity of whatever in your life. Quality all the time. It's kind of what was on my mind this morning. What was on my mind, especially thinking back to that gig and how awesome it was, and thinking back to the endorphin feeling that we've got now after running up these steps. It's not even 8 o'clock on a Saturday and we are prepared for the day. The thing is, there's nothing special about any of us. We just choose to get it done. You can choose to get it done today as well. The choice is yours. Choose to feel and experience and have something to look forward to. Something that challenges you. If life is going through the notions and being mundane for you at the minute, you need something to excite you and challenge you. Otherwise you're going to go deeper and deeper into that hole, and that's not where we want to be. Peace out. Share these words for anybody that may benefit from them.